Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So today I have a stitch tutorial for you. Very easy. 2-row repeat, which is the same on both sides. And as I always say, it really doesn't get much better than that. So this stitch is called the crowned shell stitch. If you know how to double crochet and single crochet, you will be able to make this stitch. And as you can see, it is quite a solid shell type stitch. I would probably rate that probably about, I don't know, 85 87% not see-through. So yes, very nice for blankets, scarves, garments, any kitchen items such as placemats, wash rags, hot pads, something like that. But make sure you use cotton for kitchen items, dish towels and stuff like that. If you want to make a pot holder, I'd probably double up because you can see some few holes there. But anyway, it's kitchen items, always a good idea to use cotton for that. But yeah, anything else, blankets, scarves, like I said, whatever you want to make, I'm going to show you how to do the stitch, and the rest is up to you. So do you guys want to go ahead and get started? All right, as always, hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of free tutorials. All I ask is that you hit that subscribe button, and everything, all my videos are free for you to enjoy. So that swatch there, sample swatch there that you see, was made with Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, which is a medium weight number 4 acrylic, in the color Anemone. And then for the purpose of this tutorial, I will be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. 6mm crochet hook. Now, depending on what project you're making, you can use any size and any yarn, any size, any type of yarn, and any whatever hook size corresponds with that yarn that you'd like. So, you guys want to go ahead and get started? You got this. It's super simple. All right, let's do it. Alrighty, so the crowned shell stitch is done in a multiple of 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2, which means that whatever you're making, scarf, blanket, top, anything that you want to make out of the stitch, you chain in multiples of 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, until you get to your desired length. And then you add 2 more to your base chain. A multiple of 6 plus 2. All right, and we'll go ahead and we will start row 1. We are going to do a single crochet in the second stitch from our hook. So we don't count this one that's on our hook. 1, 2, and single crochet into that stitch. And then we're going to work across, and we're going to be putting 1 single crochet in every stitch for the length of the chain. So row 1 is 1 single in every stitch until you get to the end of the row. And that's where I'll meet back up with you. Alright, so I've made it to the end of row 1. And when you get to the end of row 1, you will have 1 less stitch than whatever your chain count was. So whatever you chained, you'll have 1 less stitch now, all right, at the end of row 1. So let's go ahead and begin row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now that chain 1 does not count as a stitch, so we're going to be working right here into this very first stitch. And we're going to put a single crochet into that stitch, and then we're going to put a single crochet into the next stitch, like that. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 2. We are going to skip 1 stitch, and we're going to put 3 double crochets into the next. So go ahead and yarn over, skip 1, go to the next, and work 3 double crochets into it. There's 1, 2, and there's 3. And then we're going to skip 1 stitch, and we will work 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. 1, 2, 3. So we skip 1 and then single crochet into the next, and then single crochet into the next, and then one more time into the next. Makes 3 single crochets, and that ends the repeat for row 2. So let's go ahead and start again. So we're going to skip 1 stitch and put 3 double crochets into the next. So skip, go to the next, and we put 3 double crochets into the same stitch. That's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And we will skip 1 stitch and put 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So skip 1 and 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. There's 1, 2, and there's 3. And that ends the repeat, and we just do it again. We skip 1 stitch, 3 doubles into the next. There's 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 and 1 single in each of the next 3. So skip and then a single into the next. There's 1, 2, and 3. And then you start again. So we're just going to keep repeating this pattern until we get to the last 3 stitches of row 2. Alright, so I've come to the end of row 2. I did 3 double crochets here into the stitch, and I have 3 stitches that remain. We want to skip 1 and put a single crochet, 1 in each of the remaining 2. So there's 1 there and 1 there. So that matches the beginning where we only put 2 single crochets. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start row 3. So rows 3 and 4 are the repeat rows. It's just a 2-row repeat. So we're going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn our work. Now that chain 1 does not count as a stitch, doesn't count as anything. So we're going to work right back here into this very first stitch, and we're going to work 2 double crochets into that stitch. So there's 1, and there's 2, just like that. And now we are going to skip this single crochet here, and we're going to start the repeat of the row. In these 3 double crochets from the previous row, we're going to put a single crochet in each of them. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to skip 1. These are the 3 single crochets from the previous row. We're going to skip 1, and in the next one, which would be the middle of the 3, we're going to put 3 double crochets. There's 1, all in the same stitch. 2, and there's 3. And then again, we're going to start a repeat. We're going to skip this stitch here, and these 3 double crochets from the previous row, we are going to put a single crochet in each one of those. There's 1, 2, 3, and here are the 3 single crochets here from the previous row. We're going to skip 1, and then in the next one, which will be the middle one, we're going to put 3 double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And this is what we're going to repeat for row 3. So we're skipping this one, and in these 3 doubles from the previous row, we're going to put a single crochet in each of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to skip one. In the next, we will put 3 double crochets into that, and that will be the center single crochet from the previous row. And we're going to keep repeating this pattern for row 3 until we get to the last 2 stitches of our row. Alright, so I'm come to the end of row 3, and I have 2 stitches that remain. I just did 3 single crochets. I'm going to skip one, and in the last stitch I'm going to put 2 double crochets into the last stitch to match our first stitch, and that will end row 3. And then we will start row 4, which is the last row of the repeat, and it's really similar to row 2. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to put a single crochet into the first 2 stitches. So there's 1, there's 2, and then we're going to start the repeat of row 4. We're going to skip 1 stitch, and in the next we're going to put 3 double crochets into it. 1, 2, 3, and if you look, it's the middle single crochet from the 3 on the previous row. And then we're going to skip 1 stitch here, and in these 3 double crochets from the previous row, we're going to put a single crochet into each of those. There's 1, 2, and 3, and this is what we're going to repeat for row 4. So it's very similar. We're just kind of doing them, you know, catty-cornered from each other. So we skip 1 and 3 doubles into the next. There's 1, 2, and 3. Skip 1 and a single crochet in each of the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to keep repeating this pattern until we get near till we get to the last 3 stitches of our row. Alright, I made it to the last 3 stitches of row 4. So we're going to skip 1 and we're going to put a single crochet in the remaining 2. And that will end row 4, and that will end the repeat rows. So now it's just a repeat of rows 3 and 4. So for row 5, we chain 1 and turn our work, and we would just repeat row 3. That's where we put 2 double crochets into the very first stitch. Is a very easy stitch. You'll get it down, and it works out pretty quickly. Skip 1 and 1 single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 and 3 doubles all into the next. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just repeating row 3. So you just keep repeating rows 3 and 4 until you get to your desired size. Alright, and after a few repeats, it will start to look like this, and this is how you crochet the crowned shells. Very pretty. So, if you enjoyed my tutorial, please don't forget to give me a like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is free to hit that subscribe button. And all my videos are free on my channel to watch. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of free crochet tutorials all there for you to enjoy. So please hit that subscribe button and take a look around. Hopefully you'll find something there that you want to make. Until next time, have a good day. Bye guys.